everyone has the capacity to change. That's the belief of Balance Treatment Center. Its facilities are embracing that change to help people struggling with mental health. And now one of the centers has opened its doors in the South Valley. Here now to let us know how their Visalia location will be changing lives, let's welcome Coraline S. Robinson, licensed marriage and family therapist and program director for Balance Treatment Center, Tim Morrow, and Tim Morrow, the Director of Strategic Development Area Expansion. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
So glad to have you here. I guess, first off, tell us a little bit about the practice and everything.
Balance Treatment Programs has several different levels of care, but they're all focused on mental health. So as you might know, the statistics are that 1 in 5 adults do experience a mental health condition. So Balance is really focused on preventing further harm and really promoting growth. We have programs in San Luis Obispo, Santa Maria, Visalia, and Calabasas.
I mean, that's huge. And you guys just opened the new location. Tell us a little bit about the process to get that all started and why you picked Visalia.
Well, we specifically picked Visalia because of it being in the Central Valley. It's a market that we aren't currently in, and we also serve our military forces. So we're contracted with TRICARE, and it provides a service that some of the bases can't. And we have a program for adolescents and adults, so that makes a big difference to them.
Absolutely. And I mean, you guys have a huge amount of services you guys provide. What are some of the main ones you guys have?
We're all focused on primary mental health, but we do have a mental health rehabilitation center. A lot of people refer to that as a residential, but it's actually a very specific focus. 6 beds in Malibu, so it's essentially a large house, nothing like an institution, and it's focused on mental health. We also have day treatment, so in Visalia, Santa Maria, San Luis Obispo, and Calabasas, we also have treatment where people can come 3 to 5 days a week to get care. And it's really focused on group therapy as well as family therapy and case management. So really the whole 360-degree care.
Wow. And when someone's coming to you guys for help, do they need to get references from their doctors, or how does that all work?
That's a great question, because often people do, that's a common misconception. We do get a lot of referrals from psychiatrists, doctors, therapists in the community, but anybody can walk in and inquire about services.
Gotcha.
It's an open door for sure.
And you guys said you're going to be working with a lot of veterans, military, you work with TRICARE. What subjects do you guys usually tackle with that?
We're already working with them, so we work with active duty as well as dependents in San Luis Obispo and Santa Maria. And we work with, there's a lot of problems that are similar to the civilian population: depression, anxiety, PTSD, also integration back into civilian life if they are discharging or transitioning back from deployment as well. Absolutely.
And do you guys just work with adults primarily, or do you also work with kids?
With kids as well. So it is adolescents, so 12 and older. But absolutely 12 to 17, they're in one program, and 18 and older are in the adult program.
So when someone comes to visit you guys, kind of how does that whole process work?
So again, it's really an open door. People can walk in, people can call. They don't have to be referred by someone, but if they are, that's great. And within 48 hours, we can really get back to them in terms of if there's any cost, what that would be for them, and then we can set up an assessment, a full psychosocial assessment, where they're getting a clinical assessment, recommendation for treatment, and a diagnosis if they meet criteria for that. And all that can be done within a couple days. They can start treatment within 2 to 3 days.
That's huge.
Yeah.
With the new location, where exactly is it located? When are you up and running now, or how's it all going?
We are. Our grand opening was actually today. We're right on Mooney. It's 1528 South Mooney, right across from the Red Lobster. I think that was kind of a mark for everybody in town that they know where that's at. So we're open for business today.
Yeah. That's huge. Congrats on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
What, with this program and everything you guys do, what do you guys hope people get from all of this?
I hope that people understand that what can look like a disability or a disadvantage or a trauma can actually turn into a strength. A lot of our clients have had some major adverse experiences or trauma. Some of them haven't. But I hope what people can understand is if they get help and support, that kind of adverse experience can really become a huge advantage in the future for growth.
Absolutely. It's one of the huge things is so many people still don't really want to talk about any of this. But that's what you got to get through.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's really important to unearth things and be able to release any shame or anything around secrets, which are very shameful for people. So it's very important to get support around that.
Absolutely. And with the kids that you guys see and everything, I mean, what services are you doing with kids? What do you mostly work with?
Well, the second leading cause of death right now by suicide, which is suicide, is for the age group 10 to 34. So we're doing a lot of suicide prevention. We're dealing a lot with depression, anxiety, but I consider that we do a lot of suicide prevention as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there a place people can reach out to you guys website-wise, get information, or?
Yeah, www.balancetreatment.com. That should have information on all our programs, and of course can call and get information as well.
Is there any way people can help you guys out? Do you need volunteers or donations or any type of things like that?
I think just getting the word out that, you know, this is care for everything from people who are recovering from suicide attempts as well as people who have mild anxiety and want to prevent more complicated problems. We can really serve that whole population, and it's really preventative work. It's work to continue to grow and thrive in your community.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining us
you.
and talking about
welcome.
this. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, coming